ever since I was arrested on 7th of July 2025. And I was released on cash bail by the court on 10th of July. The ODPP requested for time to do investigations. They were requesting for 2 weeks, but they were given 30 days. And today was the day that they were supposed to give us a report and clearly say how far they are on the investigation. And we have come to court today and they have said they have none. They have said they have nothing to offer. They don't even have an appetite. And I say this and I'll repeat it, that we will not allow our country to go back to use of criminal justice system against political opponents. And I want to condemn the fact that we are in the court that charges terrorists and drug barons. I, as a member of parliament of Manyata constituency, having been arrested as I am doing my errands and being brought here, it is a sad state of affairs. And I'm not speaking about this only for myself, but even the many young people that are in this court today being alleged to be terrorists. And I want to address the president and tell him, stop using the criminal justice system to suppress the voice of the people. Today is an indication that all this is just actually a fishing expedition to try and see if you can try to harass the member of parliament of Manyata. And I want to address the president and tell you, I am not going to fear. I am not going to be cowed. We are celebrating our constitution promulgation, the 10th constitution, the 15th anniversary. And I want to clearly say that our constitution has never been mutilated than it is today. You are playing with our constitution while at the same time you want to look holier than thou. And I want to clearly say, you have even violated your oath of office to uphold that constitution. By bringing us to this court, you thought we would be actually cowards and we would fear. We will cow our tails and start coming to you kneeling down. I want to tell you today that we are not going to do that. And we have 100% trust with the judicial system. The charges, the force and the push, at the end of the day, is all about evidence. And if there is no evidence, there is no case. 2 months down the line, there has not been charges that have been brought against me. But the narrative that you thought will mess us up, you will find that we are making stones and building houses with these stones you are throwing to us. And we're not going to build affordable housing. We're not going to build real houses. I want to tell my people of Embu County to continue being strong. We are going to fight against this. We know very well that the whole idea was to make sure that Mukunji's very bright future is dimmed. And I want to say that the God that I pray has stood with me up to now and is going to continue standing with me. So the people of Embu, be calm, be collected, musitishwe lakini, musiuziwe woga, hii maneno ya koti hadi saa hizi hawajaleta kesi yoyote, hii maneno itaisha. And I want to say the president has actually violated the constitution of Kenya from chapter 1 to chapter 18. He has violated the Integrity Act with the corruption that is ongoing today. We have seen what is happening in SHA, where the collection is perfect, but what the people who are giving that money don't even know what they expect. Today you are told it will not be paid, tomorrow is not, you are given something small. Whereas millions and billions of Kenya shillings is being collected. We have seen what is happening in e-citizen. You have violated the chapter 6 of our constitution. You have violated chapter 1 of our constitution on sovereignty of the people. The people of Kenya today. You have even violated the state, the republic, by actually endangering us to our neighbors, the Sudan, through the sale of firearms. You have violated the constitution, including the right to demonstrate. You have violated this constitution even on matters land. Article 62, whereby public land now has been left to be built houses that we don't know whether they are your poker player thing, where you can dish out and not give, and we really don't know what is going on. And we can mention many. We have violated the separation of powers, against with the judiciary and the parliament. You have violated all those constitutions. You have no right whatsoever to even lecture anybody on our issues to do with the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. But I want to assure you that we are going to defend the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya with our mind, with our hearts, and our bodies, because we believe in that.
What about the capitation? Parents are very struggling as today.
The right for education has been violated. Thank you very much, Mwanabari. That is also part of what is happening. There is no right for healthcare. There is no right to in this country, even the right to being a citizen is being violated. And these are things that we have to say clearly and call them out. And as we celebrate our 15 years with the new constitution, Your Excellency the President, you need to know that you found this constitution, you even said no to it, and you leave it when you exit in 2027. Because the point that I'm making here is that our constitution is above everything. And as Saitoti said, the republic, the nation, is supreme, and it is bigger than anybody and any individual. Thank you very much.
Maybe the last one, Mheshimiwa, is that yesterday we had the Embu governor saying that the developments in Embu have been delayed because of the political temperatures that has been brought by Mheshimiwa Mukunji.
Surely. You know, I don't think I can even answer the governor of Embu. It is very clear there is no development from the national government through the National Assembly, where we make the budget, that has delayed. As a matter of fact, we rank higher in terms of what we have brought from national government, especially in Manyata constituency, more than any other place in Kenya today. We have done stadiums, we have done roads, we have done markets, we have done a lot of electricity connectivity, and we have done a lot of school improvement. It is only in Manyata constituency you find all the JS classes have computer laboratories that every student can enjoy today the sciences. To the governor, of course, we know there is nothing that can be shown that the county government of Embu has done. after receiving close to 23 billion Kenya shillings for 3 years. So I believe she should answer herself and say where the money that the county government of Embu has been receiving, where the money is. And the only thing the people of Embu have received is a bag of maize that really did not grow, and it ended up being used as silage for livestock. So I really don't deserve to even have an argument with the governor on matters development. Her track record is below average. My track record is well known, and I want to inform the people of Embu, all these are issues that are being brought so that they can be cowed and return back to slavery, courtesy of being told you have to worship the president for you to do anything. You don't need to know the president to get development. You don't need to even go to State House to get development. It has been a year end ever since I go to State House. If you go to Manyata constituency today, every single development that we have planned at the budget level is happening. And that is what we call development. When you see somebody saying you have to go to State House to get development, know very well those are people going for their own individual interest so that they can get something. And it is very clear, it has been mentioned even in the National Assembly, that people receive money when they go to State House. So the people of Embu, Musijali, tuko pamoja.
You've expressed optimism that your case will be thrown out. After your case is thrown out, is there anything you as a parliamentarian and other parliamentarians will be doing to ensure that the rights of young people in the country are no longer abused either by the executive or through the judicial system?
Well, I want to indicate and say clearly that we have a challenge in Parliament. We are the minority. The people who are standing with the people of Kenya today are the minority in the National Assembly. There was a formation of a moribund called the broad-based government that has brought together the opposition and government together and formed one big chaotic part of the legislature, whereby we don't expect anything much. But I will say this, we cannot give up. We are going to continue putting in laws that are going to be good, but also defending by all means necessary the laws of this country as they were. But I want to clearly say that we are hoping to chase away this president. For this constitution to be upheld, to be upheld, Ruto must go. He has to be one term.
In relation to the constitution, what is your opinion on the president talking about Katiba Day and wanting to be celebrating it?
Well, I have said clearly he has no local standing. He has no moral authority to mention anything to do with the Constitution of Kenya, because he has violated almost all the chapters of the Constitution. And I want to tell Kenyans that as we celebrate, because we have to celebrate ourselves, let the president not use this as a PR exercise to even bring matters to do with the Constitution of Kenya.
Milima kidogo. Kidogo tu before Milima. Last week, there is the deputy speaker of the county.
Yes.
He was saying that you are the one feeling chaos at Siaka between Embu and
Yes.
What did you say?
I didn't even get to understand what he meant. I'm not a member of parliament of Mbeere North. I went to Siakago last Friday to enjoy again and tell the people of Siakago that peace is paramount. But I have not engaged or done anything that would actually say that I knew anything to do with chaos in Siakago. I want to say and clearly say that Embu is a metropolitan place. We have all manner of people, and we have people from Rift Valley, we have people from Luoland, we have people from even Wazungu tuko na wao. Wahindi, we have a community, and we live in harmony. So when I heard somebody who I don't even know, and I don't even think he has ever been to Embu, talking from his other side of the mouth, I was very shocked. But of course you cannot answer to every background. Yeah. Just ignore.
Unasema pili mlima lakini Kirui amefika sasa acha endelee na kazi yake.
I think hiyo tuko sawa, tumefinya
kidogo. Tunaguza mlima tu kidogo. Just about
so vile nitasema ni kwamba leo tumekuwa hapa katika Kahawa Local kwa sababu ya kesi ambayo ililetwa hapa. Kesi ililetwa tarehe 7 mwezi wa 7, siku ya Sabasaba Day, na tuliletwa hapa pamoja na mwanahabari mmoja wa Inoro tukiletewa mashtaka ya kwamba sisi ni magaidi, na niseme ya kwamba leo koti wale watu wa serikali wale wametumwa na president walikuwa walete update kusema wamefikisha wapi investigation, lakini kwa mshtuko hawa watu hawana kitu, hawajaleta kitu, wamesema hata hawana update, wamesema hata hawajui mbele wala nyuma. Na tunashukuru koti kwa sababu imekuja na ikasema ya kwamba ile siku ya mwisho watapewa nafasi ni tarehe 5 ambapo tutarudi hapa kotini waseme wako na nini. Lakini kitu ya kwanza nataka kusema kuwa waoga, kuweza kunyenyekea kwa rais, lakini mimi nataka kuwaambia mimi sitishwi, mimi siogopi, mimi siwezi uziwa uoga, mimi nitasimama kidete kwa sababu najua vizuri sana ni wananchi ambao tunahakikisha tunawakilisha na tunahakikisha tumewapea sauti ambayo hawapati. Na nataka kusema kwa sababu tuko katika celebration ya 15 years ya katiba ya Kenya, na niseme hii regime ya Ruto wamekiuka katiba mzima ya Kenya, Constitution 2010, kutoka chapter 1 mpaka chapter 18. Hakuna chapter wajaguza na kuhakikisha wamemutilate na wameharibu, kutoka maneno ya sovereignty ya nchi yetu ya Kenya, kutoka maneno ya sovereignty of the people, kutoka kwa maneno ya integrity chapter 4, kwenda kwa maneno ya mashamba, kwenda kwa maneno ya pia ya pesa. Hiyo maneno yote wameweza kukiuka, na mimi nimesema the president has no more authority kuongea maneno ya katiba ya Kenya. Actually yeye ni adui mkubwa ya katiba ya Kenya, na on top of that amekiuka mpaka ile oath of office ambayo alichukua, na tutaweza kumhold task na sema ya kwamba hatarudi tena kuendelea kuongoza nchi yetu ya Kenya kutoka mwaka wa 2027. Lakini nitataka kuambia wananchi, hii maneno tumewekewa, tutapitia na tutamaliza, na tutatoka hapa tukiwa even stronger and more vicious katika kuhakikisha wananchi wa Kenya wameweza kukua protected. So hiyo ndiyo maneno mimi nataka kuambia watu ya Embu, mtulie, mkuwe watulivu, mkuwe na amani. Hii uchokozi tuiangalie kwa umbali, lakini tusitishwe ama kuuziwa uoga, because we are standing as a